Hi, and welcome back. We've got synonyms or substitutes. That is, instead of this, I can use this. Instead of me to say this, I can say that. Are you ready? Here we go. So, for example, if something is not cheap, what do you say that thing is? What are the words that you can use to mean that that thing is not cheap, or what can you substitute with? So, a synonym or a substitute. If something is not cheap, we say or can say that it is expensive. Everyone knows this. Expensive. That is, it is not cheap. We can say, this thing is costly. I can't buy it. That is, this thing is expensive. I can't buy it. Or, this thing is pricey. That is, it is expensive, it is costly. We have a new word, luxurious. The house is luxurious. You have to spend a lot of money if you want to buy it because it is luxurious. I can even use it to mean, this house is sumptuous. The house is what? Sumptuous. You have to spend a lot. You have to spend a lot of money for you to buy it. And then steep. Like now, if you go to market, and then you hear that this thing like too expensive, so this thing is steep. Sorry, I can't buy it. So apart from expensive, you now know costly. You also know pricey, luxurious, sumptuous, and steep. And the word steep can also have another meaning. But here, and also costly can also mean something. But here we are talking about if it's something that has to do with buying. We use them, then we mean that they are expensive. That is, they are not cheap. Good. If something is not easy, everyone knows this. We say it is difficult. It is hard. Or what? Rough. I say the exam was rough. The exam was rough. That is, the exam was not easy. And the word rough, you also know that it can mean something is not smooth. And tough. How was the exam? The exam was tough. The questions were tough. That is, were difficult to answer, were hard. The questions were rough. And the word tough, for example, a piece of meat you're eating, you say it is tough, you mean it is not easy to bite. So tough can mean difficult, it can mean another thing depending on how you use it. Good. Now, something that causes death or leads to death, what do you say to that? You say the thing is deadly, or fatal, or lethal, lethal. So whenever you say like an accident, deadly or fatal, lethal, you mean the type that can cause or the type that causes death or leads to death. Thinking that you are better than someone, that I will not live here, I will not speak to them, I can't eat with them, then we say you are arrogant. You are arrogant. We also have proud. Don't be too proud, please. Vain. Don't be vain to sit with us, my friend. Or conceited. You are very conceited. Haughty. Condescending. Good. Not sure. If you are not sure, like about something, we say you are doubtful about it. And this means you are dubious about it. That is, you are not sure about it. So you are dubious. You have doubts. You're also reluctant. Should I do this? Don't do this. I want to do this. I don't want to do it. Say I'm reluctant about it. Or I'm in two minds about it. That is, for example, it's just like the mind thinking, should we should not. Is it? It is not. So the mind like is divided into two. Then here, if a person has a quality that is of showing pity, we say that that person is kind. We can say the person is gentle. We can also say the person is merciful. The person is gracious. The person is soft. Or the person is benign. So you know kind, gentle, merciful, gracious, and today you know soft or benign. And you remember soft can mean something that a thing that is not rough, that is smooth. Good. Then highest point of something, like reaching the highest point of something, maybe a piece of work that you're doing, or success, like victory. When you reach the highest point of it, we say, for example, peak. That is, you have reached the peak of your activity, of your performance, of your success. That is the highest point. Or you can say you have reached the zenith of your success, performance, etc. Or you have reached the height of what you're doing. Or you have reached the apex of that thing, for example. Then if here someone said something you did not hear, you want them to say it again, what do you say? You say repeat. Everyone knows this. Please, could you repeat what you just said? Could you repeat what you just said? That is, could you say it again? Or you use what? Pardon? Like, you mean what did you say? As in, repeat it. Pardon? Pardon? Or sorry? Sorry? Go out. Sorry, that is, what did you say? Please say it again. Sorry? Pardon? Come again? Come again? Sit down. Come again? Sorry? Pardon? Or what? I beg your pardon? I will not pay you. I beg your pardon? Sorry, what did you say? Repeat it. So if someone said something you did not hear, you now want them to repeat that. You can ask them to repeat it, or you can say pardon, or sorry, or come again, or I beg your pardon. Good. Now, if someone is happy, happy is a word that is common. Like everyone knows the word happy, but we have words that also mean happy, and some of them even mean very happy. So we have the word, for example, bright, like you look bright today. What I'm trying to say that you look happy. What's the great news? Or for example, your face is light, as in your face looks cheerful, you look happy. You have jolly. Hmm. Glad, everyone knows glad. I'm glad to see you, I'm happy to see you. Merry. We've got cheery, but not cherry, because this is not cherry but cheery. Pleased. I'm pleased to meet you. You have gleeful, buoyant. Hmm. Delighted, like I'm delighted to hear the great news. Excited, I'm excited about this. Joyous, joyous, joyous. Joyful. Exhilarated. Wow, big word. Before I continue the explanation, but you see, like I told you, some of them can mean even very happy, like the word buoyant, delighted, excited, joyous, joyful, or exhilarated. If you hear that, the happiness is it's not just you're happy, you're what? Very, very happy. So if there you're happy, now here we want to talk about happiness. You can say joy. There is joyful, and here is joy. Here, if you say I'm pleased to meet you, here you say, oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. If here you say I'm excited to see you, for example, here say I don't want to miss the excitement. That that is the pleasing, the happiness about the thing. For example, here if you say I am delighted, here the name of the thing is what? Delight. And then there you have glad, and here you have gladness. There you have gleeful, and then here you have glee. Wow. Then you to make someone happy, what do we say? Gladden. For example, it gladdens my heart to see you. That is, it makes my heart happy to see you. Or please, you try and say something to please her. That is, try and say something to make her happy. Try and say something to gladden her. Delight. So delight can be a noun and it can be a verb. That just can be an action. Excite. There you have excitement. Here you have excite. There you have exhilarated, and here you have exhilarate. Exhilarate. Good. Or what? There you have buoyant. You're buoyant, you're very happy. To make someone very happy, you say what? To buoy them. And you should remember, it's possible a word can be polysemous. That is, a word can have not just one meaning, two meanings, three meanings, 4, 5, 7, 10. Good. Now, it's not happiness, but unhappiness. You have sadness, very common. Sorrow, distress, grief, gloom, mourning. That is, someone dies. So what? People mourn. They become. They happen to be in mourning. That is, in sadness. Dejection, heartbreak. No, 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 no. I'm not happy. And then if a person is sad, everyone sad is common. You can say that the person is sorrowful. There, sorrow, here sorrowful. There mourning, here mournful. There gloom, but here what? Gloomy, a gloomy day, a day that you happen to be in sadness. Wretched or heartsick. Dolorous. Wow. So sorrowful, mournful, gloomy, heartsick, dolorous. Then hungry. Hungry is a word that everyone knows. We have the word starving. What is it? I'm starving. It means you are not just hungry, but you are very hungry. Famished. Ravenous. These three words, the hunger in them, the hunger is greater than in hungry. That is, if you are starving, famished, ravenous, you are not just hungry, you're very hungry. To make somebody angry, what do you say you do? That is, you annoy them or you upset. Provoke, do not provoke me. Madden, do not madden her. Darken, to frustrate. You also know that darken can mean what? To make something, to increase the darkness in it. Then you have frustrate. Do not frustrate me. Sicken, and the word sicken can mean what? Someone to become sick. Agitate. Exasperate or piss somebody off. Do not piss me off. Do not piss me off. Do not piss them off. Do not make them angry. Or I don't want to hear the news because it makes me puke. Do not make me puke. Good. Or cut somebody to the quick. Please just shut up because I don't want you to cut me to the quick. Great. Angry. If someone is angry, we say that they are like black. You look black today. What happened? But you know, black, I mean the color that is dark, black color. But you can use it also to mean that someone is angry. Say, you look black. Why? What happened? Distraught. Frustrated. I am frustrated. Furious. Loopy. Mad. And annoyed. Like especially you see distraught, furious, loopy, mad, annoyed. Distraught, furious, loopy, mad, annoyed, very angry. So he is not just angry, he is furious, very angry. And then praise, to say, wow, you've done well, this is a good thing, keep it up. We say you what? You commend. Or Lord. Can even use eulogize or glorify. And you also remember that the word glorify can be used to mean to worship God or to praise God. But here we mean what? Here we mean to praise someone. So many words, right? Good. Someone who talks a lot, you say that they are a talker. That person is a talker. Or the person is talkative. You are talkative. Or garrulous. Say loquacious. Loquacious. He is absolutely loquacious. Tired. That is whacked. Worn out. You look whacked or you look worn out. Like I am exhausted. I'm very tired. I look worn out. I look very tired. Why do you look whacked? Why do you look very tired? Because here they are not just, you remember synonyms or substitutes. You are not just tired, but the tiredness, the degree of the tiredness is beyond just being tired. Wiped out, baguette. So you see, all of them, when you use them, you're not just saying you're tired, but you mean you're very tired. Good. If something nonsense, like you say, someone speaks, you want to say, this is nonsense. Or what nonsense to hear? Dash, shut up, for example. Or gibberish. Or rot. You want me to go out and do that? This is rot. Or bunkum. Or mumbo jumbo. Please, I don't want to hear that. Why? It's just mumbo jumbo. It is mumbo jumbo. Then if the sense is not okay, you say that the person is mad. And mad can mean that someone is very angry, you remember. And mad can mean someone is not, the sense is not okay. Just simply. Or crazy. And crazy, you remember, can mean, can have another meaning too. Insane. Like, are you insane? Are you not okay? Nuts. You want to fight? You want to fight soldiers? Are you nuts? That is, are you mad? Are you crazy? Are you insane? These words are many, but not too many. Good. Afraid. We have nervous. Let's go out. Sorry, I'm nervous. I'm just trying to say I'm afraid. Like I can't. Frightened. Why do you look frightened? Fearful. Don't be fearful now. Scared. Don't be scared of anybody. That is, do not be afraid of anybody. And then what? Anxious. All of these words, when you hear them, what you expect, what you remember, what you know is what they're talking about. Being afraid, that is being scared of something, being frightened, being nervous. That's something that makes you laugh. You say what? The thing is funny or humorous, hilarious, jocular, jocose, laugh out loud. Say like humorous, hilarious, laugh out loud. It's not just not to make you laugh very well. Then something that is free of mistakes. No mistakes there. You say the thing is perfect. Perfect is common. You also have immaculate. Your work is immaculate. That is perfect. Flawless. That is no mistakes. Or spotless. Or even faultless. That is no fault, no fault, no flaw, no spot, no mistakes. Or wow, your work is impeccable. That is immaculate, no mistake. And then the last part, that is feeling that you are going to vomit. What do you say? Sick. I don't like this food. Why? It makes me feel sick. It can mean to not be fine, that is, to be ill, depending on how you use it. So if you can say you are sick, that is, you are not fine. But like if you say something makes you sick, it can mean that what? It makes you have the feeling of you are going to vomit. What? Queasy, nauseous, and the last, bilious. Like you feel I'm bilious. That is, I feel like I'm going to vomit. Wow. I hope I hope that was great and fantastic. So until next time.